Hey guys, and welcome back. Today's makeup look is going to be a summer themed look with a lot of bronzing and highlighting. We're going to start off by moisturizing my face using the Glam Glow Mega Illuminating Moisturizer. This has completely changed my life. I'm very dry, and this has literally taken all the dryness out of my skin, leaving it silky smooth and radiant. Some people may be a little intimidated by the color that it comes in, but I promise once you blend it out onto your face, you can't even see that color that comes in the container. We are going to be using the Photo Finish Primer from Smashbox to prime our face, and we're going to be using the Milani 2-in-1 foundation and concealer in the color light beige. And we are going to be using the Real Techniques sponge to blend it in, but first we're going to spray it with some MAC Fix Plus to help it stick to the skin better. I initially tried the Clinique 2-in-1 foundation and concealer, so I was a little bit skeptical because I didn't have a good experience with the Clinique one. So I was a little scared to buy the Milani when I saw it in the drugstore, and everybody had raved about it on YouTube and Instagram about how wonderful it was, and a lot of people did the same thing with the Clinique foundation. So I did buy it, and I'm glad I did, because it's a beautiful foundation and it's half the price of the Clinique foundation. Make sure when you're putting your foundation on that you blend it all into your face and down your neck, because you want to make sure that your face and your neck are all one color, because if not, it looks like you're wearing a mask, and nobody likes that at all. We are going to use the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea concealer in the shade Light. I did forget to color correct, so that's why I'm using another concealer. And some people may think it's overkill because there's concealer in the foundation that we used, but I want to make sure that I can conceal those dark circles and that redness that I have. I do have redness on my cheek area. I do have dark circles under my eyes, and I do have some redness down the bridge of my nose. So those are the areas that we're going to concentrate on when we are blending in our concealer. Like I said, you may think it's overkill, but that's just my preference. You don't have to do it that way. It's the great thing about makeup, that there is no wrong or right way to do something. It's what you prefer. Just like I prefer to use the Beauty Blender or the Real Techniques sponge to put on foundation and concealer, because I feel like it blends everything in so seamlessly and beautiful. We are going to be using the cream bronzer, which is, let me try this, Soleil Tan de Chanel. My French is awful. I tried. Don't make fun of me. And we are using the Makeup Geek foundation brush to apply it. I'm going to start off by using little quick stippling motions to get the the cream bronzer onto my cheeks and my forehead, but then I'm going to end up blending it in using large swirling motions. Some people may think that this bronzer is expensive. It is, but a little goes a long way, and you saw how much I had in the beginning of the video, and I've had that bronzer probably 6 months. You want to make sure, though, that you've put any type of cream, highlighter, cream, bronzer on before you use your setting powder, because if you don't and you put your setting powder on and then you say, oh shoot, I forgot to put my cream bronzer on, well, that's not a good idea, because it's going to be very patchy and gross looking over top, and kind of muddy. I wouldn't say gross, muddy. Muddy is a better word. Patchy and muddy over powder. So our setting powder that we are using today is the RCMA No Color Setting Powder, and we are using the Real Techniques setting brush to put that on our face. I will say that this powder is great if you have dry skin. It doesn't leave you patchy like some of the other setting powders can stick to your dry spots. This powder does not. Like I said, if you have oily combination skin, I would do Laura Mercier. If you have dry skin, RCMA powder is the best for you. We are going to be using the Artiste Couture highlighting powder in the color Mermaid Fantasy, and this is a new line by the well-known makeup artist named Mac Daddy, and this powder is absolutely gorgeous. He's made other colors, which I will plan on buying, but I thought this would be perfect for this look because it is a highlighting powder and you can use it all over your face to give yourself a nice radiant glow. I did use some facial spray from Mario Budeschi just to keep my face nice and moist because we are using a lot of different types of products, a lot of powders, and my skin tends to like to hold on to powders in the dry areas, so I always like to moisten my skin just to make sure that that does not happen. We are going to use another bronzer, and this time this is a powdered bronzer, and this is the Too Faced bronzer in the shade Sweet Tea, and I absolutely love this bronzer. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. It blends in amazingly. Probably one of my top 10 favorite bronzers, alongside with Laguna from NARS. And we are using a large bronzing brush from Morphe. Bear with me, guys. This is my first talk through, so I am trying. I promise I will get better. The blush that I just held up is the Laura Geller blush, and it's in the color Pink Buttercream. And this is a very highly pigmented blush, so you only need a little bit. You don't need to pack it on because then you'll look kind of like Bozo the Clown. And I'm using a Morphe blush brush to blend it in. A little tip that I learned, that if you apply your blush rather, if you kind of have a heavy hand, because we all can have a heavy hand sometimes with our blush, take some of your setting powder and mix it in onto your blush brush, and then just mix that into the blush on your face, and it blends it out perfectly. Next, we are going to be highlighting, everybody's favorite thing, and we are using the Sleek Makeup Highlighter, and we're going to be using the Morphe 501 brush to just lightly highlight the apples of our cheeks, the high points of our cheeks. Sorry, not the apples. I saw this highlighter on Jaclyn Hill's Snapchat, and when she showed it to us, I about fell out and went blind because it was so just in your face bright, and I knew I had to have it. And it comes with 1 cream and 4 powders. It's a beautiful, beautiful palette. The palette's name is Solstice, so if you want to look it up, it's a UK brand, so it did take some time to get to me. I know some people had some issues with their shipping. Some people didn't even get it for like 3 months, but mine probably, I'd say, took about a month maybe to get to me. We're going to use another powdered bronzer, and this is from the Jeffree Star Cosmetics line, and this is his new Skin Frost that came out in May, and this is in the shade Pink Goddess, and we're just going to go over the areas that we already highlighted with this Silk palette. Oh, this highlighter, it speaks to me. It just, I don't know. The highlighter come through, baby. It is gorgeous. I hope everybody will be able to get their hands on it, just because it's absolutely gorgeous. It's something that people must have in their makeup collection. Right now I'm using a small detail brush from Morphe to highlight my Cupid's bow, because like we said, we want to highlight the whole face if we have to give that nice radiant bronzing summer look. that everybody loves so much. I am using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I just recently got this mascara, I think maybe in May, and I'm in love with it. It is just makes my lashes look so full and beautiful. It can be a little messy, so you don't need to use a lot of the mascara. And like I said, I'm jamming out because I was listening to Drake and I was feeling him that day. We are going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in the color medium brown. And we are going to fill in my eyebrows. I do have kind of already darkened eyebrows thanks to my lovely Italian side of the family. So we're not going to do too much of the brows, but I am going to do a first impression with the new Benefit Ka-Brow line. So watch out for that. That might be this week if I can get it up. But like I said, the brow definer has literally cut my brow process in half. I used to love the Brow Wiz, but this brow definer from Anastasia, it's solid. It's beautiful. I absolutely love it. I would recommend it to anybody. So we're just gonna keep, I don't know why I've spent so long doing my brows. Who knows? I'm weird. So now we are using the highlighter from Jeffree Star Cosmetics again, and this is the color Ice Cold. And we are going to be using that small Morphe detail brush again to highlight the inner corners of my eyes, because I think that is a must. Like I said, my preference. You can do whatever you want, but I feel like that just gives your eyes a nice, bright, fuller look to it, and it brings out just anybody's eye color, regardless of what color eye you have. And any type of highlighter you can use, and put that right in the corner of the eyes. So, and then we are using the Morphe detail brush. Like I said, I will put all the information below in the description box. On the lower lashes, I am using Bare Minerals Lash Domination, and this mascara for the lower lashes is absolutely amazing. It just brings out the lower lashes and gives it a nice full appearance. I'm not sure where I went there. I guess I thought that, oh, that's what I know what I was doing. I was going to do my lashes off camera because I had so much crap all over the place that it was hard for me to do my lashes there. If you want me to, I will do a eyelash application video for everybody if they want to see that. So just comment in the comments below on what type of makeup looks you'd like to see. And next we will be using the beautiful new Mannequin liquid lipstick from Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and that's the name of the liquid lipstick, is Mannequin. It just came out I want to say a couple weeks ago, and it's a really pretty it has some nude color in it, but it also has a hint of like a peach color almost. It's not as nude as the I Am Nude that he has in his line of liquid lipsticks. I would say it's one step up from that, and it's just absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love it, and it smelled really good. So what I'm doing next now is I'm using the Jeffree Star Ice Cold Skin Frost, and I'm going to be wetting that detail brush that we've been using for our inner corners, our Cupid's bow, and I'm going to be putting that on the bottom lip to give that lip a nice full highlighted appearance. You can use any small brush And the best way to get a nice highlighted lower lip is if you wet it and put it onto the lip. It just goes on a lot smoother and nicer. We are going to use the Tachka. I probably butchered that, but that's the Lumi Skin Mist. And yes, that skin mist is expensive, but you don't have to use a lot, so it does go a long way, and it's beautiful. And I would like to thank everybody for watching the video. Please comment below, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, whatever you need to do, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and well, look out for my next videos. Thank you. Bye. Controller.